Okay, so I've got my isometric shape that we drew earlier. It's all cut out of isometric paper, so it's kind of smallish. So here's what we did earlier, and we've already marked the sides. But for the purposes of demonstration for the 3-view drawing, I made a bigger one. So I just made everything twice as big. So if it was 1 block before, I made it 2 blocks. So we've got a little bigger one, you can see it a little better. Now, I cut it out, but I haven't glued it down yet. So before you glue it down, I want to show you what we need to do on your graph paper, which is right here. What I need you to do is draw a line dividing the paper into 4 parts, okay? So I turn my whole thing sideways, so it's long ways when you're drawing. And I just go across. You can pick a line that looks close to the middle and follow it. You can get a ruler out and measure it. But this part isn't life or death here, okay? We just have to divide it into 4 pieces. As you can tell, I draw the best lines in the history of the universe. So, you're in 4th. This top right box is where your isometric drawing goes, okay? So now that you got it cut out and your graph paper is divided into 4 pieces, this is where you can glue that down. Okay. We're gonna just stick it down right in the middle. If it's not right in the middle, you're okay. But we need it to be in that top right box. Otherwise, things are gonna get a little wonky. So, 3-view drawings. We talked about in the other video which 3 views we're using. We need a top view, a front view, and a side view. And we marked that on our drawing. So you should have it marked that this is your top, this is your front, and this one is your side. So that's what we have to show. That's why there's 3 other boxes here. So we can show all the views in the appropriate places. What I want you to do is mark on here. So this is the top. This corner is going to be the front. And this one's going to be the side. Okay, so we've got all these marked. So we need to draw this view in that box. So I'm going to keep it enlarged. So for every 1 box here, I'm going to make 2 here. But it doesn't change anything in the way you count it or draw it. It's just that for instead of doing 1, I'm doing 2. Just to make it easier to see. Okay, so we need the top view. Put that right there for a minute. Now, we've got 3 boxes that we need to show. So there's 1 in the top row and 2 in the bottom row. So pick a spot in this box on your graph paper. Just pick a spot. Decide this is where I'm starting. Okay? So now, from this corner, we have 2 boxes this way. So if you're drawing a 1 box at a time, you would go 1, 2, and that'd be your spot. But since mine is bigger and I did a 2 box scale, then I need to go, here's 1 box, here's another box. Okay, and that is my whole bottom row because I have 4 boxes in my graph paper. So now I'm going to go up. So I did this way, I'm going up here. So that's here, because every 1 box is going to be 2 on mine. So I go up 2 spaces and connect that together. Okay. Now on this corner, that's down here, we have 2 boxes. So instead of going up 2 spaces, we have to go up 4 spaces. There's 1. Here's the next one. We've got to do 2 lines down. That shows 2 boxes stacked up. So here, we're up here on this corner. Oh, there you go, up here. There's only 1 box this way. So we only have to do 1 box. All right, we're almost done because this looks like a little L shape. Ooh, there you go. So we need to connect these two in for that corner, and then we'll be done with that one. Okay, these are connected. The one thing I forgot to tell you is that this one is much taller than the other ones. So we have to be able to show that this is going to drop down before it connects to these two boxes. So to show that, we have to connect this middle. And it's a solid line because you can see all of them from the front view. Okay, so this is your top view.